have seen hundreds of these comments where people are defending Britney Spears, saying she wasn't drunk when she got pulled over, that she blew a .6 below the .08 limit. And I'm not picking at the person who posted this comment, you're just the last one to comment this. On March 4th, 2026, Britney Spears was pulled over because someone called 911 and said that she was driving erratically, almost hitting a bunch of cars and stopping in the middle of a freeway and going high speeds.
What is it doing? It's in and out of lanes, erratically slamming on the brakes. It's almost sideswiped a couple of vehicles. It's driving at high speeds.
Now, once they get Britney pulled over, the officers can smell alcohol in the car and on her. She claims that she only had a little baby champagne glass of a mimosa that morning. And by her definition of morning, it was 2 p.m. that afternoon when she woke up. Mind you, it's around 9 p.m. that night later. It takes them over 20 minutes to get Britney Spears to get out of the vehicle so they can conduct a sobriety test. When she was asked what kind of medication she takes, she told the officer that she takes Lamictal, which is an epileptic medication. She claimed that she has epilepsy and seizures. So by that fact alone, Britney Spears shouldn't be driving, but let's move on. When the officers were trying to get out of her vehicle, she said, "No, just come to my house. I'll make you lasagna. I'll do whatever you want." Now, when they were conducting the sobriety test, which is a simple light test where she had to follow it with her eyes, she kept moving her head. And the officer continued to say, "Just keep your head still. Don't just move your eyes." After this little sobriety test, they ask if she, wants to voluntarily blow in a breathalyzer test to determine her alcohol blood content. I want to let you know that she refuses at first. She said no. So at that point, the cop said, "Okay, at this time, I'm going to have you place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest." She gets put back in the back of the cop car and she kind of gets emotional. Then she says, I'll take the test. Now she blows a .05, .06, but yes, it's under the legal limit. But here's the thing. She said she had one baby mimosa 7 hours prior. Now, according to a simple Google search, because I'm not a doctor and I'm not doing any more research than this, reaching a 0.6 blood alcohol concentration requires 2 to 3 drinks within an hour. She had been drinking right before she was pulled over. While she's in the back seat of the car, one of the other police officers is searching through her purse and they find an unprescribed bottle of Adderall. At some point, she also says she takes Prozac. So far, you've got the car that smells like alcohol, an empty wine glass in her car, a blood alcohol limit of .06. That should have been nothing in her system if she had drank one mimosa 7 hours ago, and the unprescribed bottle of Adderall. Drinking alcohol while taking epilepsy medication enhances the central nervous system effects. It can intensify dizziness, drowsiness, poor coordination, and impaired judgment. Taking Adderall while drinking alcohol makes you feel like you haven't drank a lot, makes you feel less drunk, and the combination creates a highly unpredictable mental state. It lowers inhibitions and impairs coordination, drastically increasing the likelihood of accidents, aggressive behavior, or engaging in dangerous activities. Hence the erratic driving, hence the swerving in and out, hence almost hitting vehicles, hence braking in the middle of a freeway. So while technically she wasn't drunk, she was still driving under the influence of mixed medications, one that was unsubscribed with alcohol, causing her to be arrested and charged with a wet reckless. Now, I love Britney. I will always support Britney, but I will not make excuses for Britney. And just because she's Britney Spears does not mean she gets to do whatever she wants to do. I've seen people in my comments go, she's Britney Spears, she can do whatever the F she wants. No, she cannot. No, she cannot. You guys are enabling her and she's gonna kill herself eventually because there's no accountability on some of y'all's part and no accountability on her part. So hopefully after this, she has chosen to get help and we'll see what the future has in store.